and today I thought I would do an Emily Blunt inspired makeup tutorial. I love her red carpet style. She always looks effortlessly chic. I've already cleaned my skin and moisturised, so my skin is ready for makeup. To start off, for my base, I'm going to use this MAC Select SPF foundation, and I'm using the shade NC25. So I'm just going to pop a little tiny on my hand, and then taking my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. So I'm just going to work the foundation into my skin. And you want most of the concentration of the colour to be in the centre of your face, and then take the excess, whatever's remaining on your brush, and buff it into the sides. So I'm just working in small circular motions. So Emily never really has too much coverage, I don't think. She likes to keep it quite natural, so I'm not going for a really heavy base. Another good dupe, it's quite a matte foundation, so you could use Rimmel Stay Matte if you'd like a drugstore alternative. Just making sure it's really well buffed into the skin. With foundation, I think it's always, the more you buff it in and making sure there's no harsh lines, the more circular motions and the more you buff it into your skin, the more natural. And so just take your time with it. Into concealer, and I'm going to be using my Collection Lasting Perfection concealer, which is really gross. I apologise. I should probably get a new one. And again, looking into my mirror, I'm just going to take it on any redness I have, under the eyes, around the nose, down the centre. So I'm going to use the Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush to do this. And again, looking into my mirror, again, small circular motions. Does everyone else do that? Make really awkward faces whenever they're doing under eye stuff. We can go on and set it with some powder, and I'm going to use this MAC Prep and Prime powder brush. I'm using the Real Techniques powder brush, and sort of push it into the skin. I'm going to go on to brows now. MAC Amiga, and I'm just going to take my MAC 266 brush and just fill in my brows. Now I never go too heavy on my brows, it's just me, but do whatever you normally do. Like I said, Emily never goes too heavy on them, so I'm going to keep mine quite natural. Remembering to keep that brow shape. And always with brows, you want to try and concentrate the most product. So when you first put the brush back to your brows, always make sure that you're not putting it right at the beginning, right at the start of your brows, so you're not concentrating the colour right where your brow starts. Always try to start about here when you're putting the colour on, and then work it through. That way you don't end up with too much of a concentration of colour right at the start of your brows, which can tend to look a little bit unnatural. And I'm just going to brush them through just with a spoolie brush. So in the photo that I'm working from, Emily's got these gorgeous sort of bronzy, shimmery, smoky eyes. So I'm going to try and recreate that. So I'm not going to use primer, but instead I'm going to use a cream shadow base. So I'm going to take this Maybelline Colour Tattoo in the shade On and On Bronze. And I'm just going to take it on my ring finger and just pop it quite roughly all over my lid because this is going to give us a really nice base. And then with a clean fluffy blending brush, I'm going to use this Real Techniques shadow brush. I'm going to just blend that in. I'm just taking a large flat brush and I'm going to take this gorgeous colour from MAC, and that is Amber Lights. And I'm going to take it on my flat brush. I'm just going to pack it onto my flat brush, tap off any excess, and then I'm going to just pack it onto the mobile lid. I'm just trying to get as much colour payoff as I possibly can on the lid, and then we can go in with the fluffy brush and blend. But you can see this sort of flat shadow brush, it's really helping me to create the shape in the crease because I can use the edges of it. And you can go as heavy with this colour as you want. Go back into my Real Techniques shadow brush, and I'm just going to start blending the two together. It's a little bit like a windscreen wiper motion sometimes as you're going back and forth on the lid. I'm just going to blend the two colours together. And then I'm going to take this flat brush again, the one that I did Amber Lights on first, and I'm going to take it underneath the eye. I'm going to just join it up into the shadow. So it's all got a continuous line. This flat brush is really, really good for helping to create a shape and also speed. You can get whatever colour you want on really quickly. So Emily doesn't have any obvious eyeliner in the look that I'm trying to work off. Take a black liner and line my waterline. So I just lined my waterline and I used my Rimmel Scandal waterproof eyeliner. And then I'm going to move on to mascara. But first, most importantly, don't forget to colour your lashes. So I'm going to take my Shoe & Mirror eyelash colours and I'm going to get right to the base. So just make sure you have from the base and just a couple of pumps to hold. And then because she's got false lashes on, but I'm not going to use them today, I'm going to use my Maybelline the Falsies mascara. And with mascara I always like to sort of take off some of the excess on the side before, so you're not going in with the most concentrated amount of product. So, starting from the roots of the lashes, just work the product into your lashes. Concentrating on the outer edges, trying to make them really flick out. And then again, never double dip with mascara because you just reintroduce loads of bacteria to your product. So just kind of pop it in, wiggle it about, and then gently take it out. And then again, I just wiped off any excess on the side of the pot. Building up those layers, and then I'm just going to take some underneath. So that's mascara done. Now normally I would add a little bit of bronzer to warm up my face a little bit, but Emily, in the photo that I'm working from, and generally been looking around at a lot of her red carpet looks, unless she's going for a really golden glowy look, she generally doesn't tend to use a lot of bronzer or contour. So I'm just going to go straight onto blush. And for this look she was wearing quite a pinky blush. So So I'm going to take NARS Orgasm on a little blush brush, and I'm just going to work it in the pan, and then I'm going to work off a lot of excess on my hand, and then I'm going to go straight onto the cheeks. And NARS, this colour from NARS is really gorgeous at giving you quite a lovely shimmer, glow, so it will help warm up my complexion. Stop making me look so ghostly. So that's it for blush. She only really ever uses a touch of it, and again, like I said, not a lot of colour on the face. In the photo that I'm working from today, and a lot of the photos of her red carpet looks, she normally doesn't tend to wear a lot of colour. So, on to lips, and I do apologise because my lips are really dry at the moment. So, I'm going to do one of her more nude lip looks. So I'm going to take this lipstick from Estee Lauder, and this is in the colour Vanilla Truffle. It's in cream lipstick formula. So I'm going to take this colour . Sheared it out a little bit with my ring finger, and then she has a lovely gloss on, so I'm going to go straight into this Lancome Juicy Tubes lip gloss, and this is in Spring Fling. So it's just a pinky lip gloss, and then I'm going to pop that over the top. So this is the finished makeup look. I think it would look beautiful for an evening out, or even during the day if you fancy doing something a bit different. So I really hope you like it, and I hope to see you again soon. Thank you very much for watching. Bye!